Hello everyone, Bird Lady Speaks here coming to you guys with a quick video. Now y'all know I love y'all because I recorded this video. It ended up being like 30 minutes of content and my microphone wasn't on. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have an attitude in this video, so let's jump into it. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If this is not your first time, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope that you do decide to join the family and stay by hitting that like button, that subscribe button, and of course ringing that bell. Now, I always have to let y'all know. Microphone on? Okay. I always have to let y'all know that it is a very diverse channel. I talk about all types of things on this channel, from my Christian walk to my parrots, my dog, my fish, gardening, homesteading, weight loss, Christian, whatever I feel like talking that day, that's what I'm going to talk about. What was that? I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. No matter what's the reason that you're here, make sure you do subscribe and turn that ding 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 notification bell, and make sure you check out the playlist if you want to hear more gardening type videos. So I do have a playlist for everything that I talk about. But in this video here, I realized that I'm always, whenever I'm talking about gardening, I'm always talking about companion planting, but I never really did a video to explain, go into details about companion planting. So, companion planting is basically when you have different plants that help each other. Now, one thing to remember with companion planting is there are companion planting friends and there are companion planting foes. So when you are researching companion planting, really research the friends and the foes, because just like two or more plants can go together and really benefit each other and enhance each other, two or more plants can go together and they can be detrimental to each other as well. So make sure you're researching companion planting friends and foes, so you'll know what to plant next. What? Just first, before I start, I'm going to give you just a couple, because I probably do like separate videos to go into more detail about each individual plant and the companion plants. That'll probably be a good idea, and it'll make for a shorter video, but I'm going to include some of it in this one. So in this video here, I just wanted to kind of tell you, first off, let me just start out by telling you some benefits of companion planting, because when my husband and I, when we first got married, we're picking out the stuff for the garden. I'm putting flowers and everything. He was like, "This is a vegetable garden. What you doing with all these flowers?" And I'm like, I'm trying to explain to him what companion planting is. So he got some gardening dust and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't do pesticides. Hey, Ginger baby. I don't do pesticides. I don't do all this other kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to put that back, and I'm gonna show you how to companion plant where you won't need that stuff. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie like most people tell you. If you companion plant, you're never gonna have problems with pests. You may still have some pests that get by. You may still. But one thing that I have noticed is, since I've been companion planting, yes, some pests I don't have to deal with some at all, but when I do deal with them, it's very minimum compared to how it was before. Anyway, so I'll give you like 7 benefits of companion planting. Try to go really fast. So the first one and the main one is to deter pests. Yes, to deter pests. A lot of pests hunt by smell, not necessarily by sight, but by smell. And so sometimes you can plant certain other plants, flowers, herbs, other vegetables around a particular plant and a particular vegetable, and that host or that moth or whatever it may be can't smell it to be able to find it to lay its eggs on it. So the second one would probably be attracting beneficials. Most of the time when we're talking about beneficial, people automatically think that it's just bees, but man, beneficials can be bees, butterflies, spiders, praying mantis, wasps. Yes, wasps, ladybugs. I love going back to wasps. I love seeing wasps in my garden. The reason is, if there are some worms or caterpillars or anything in the garden, wasps will eradicate it. And I know it's sad, it's brutal. What the wasps do to those worms is brutal. But what them worms be doing to my greens, that'd be brutal too. But anyway, a third benefit of companion planting is shading. So you have some things like some leafy greens, mainly lettuce, that is sensitive to the sun and the heat. But if you plant it below taller plants like tomatoes, or it can shade out that sun, it can give a longer life for that plant before it begins to bolt. So yeah, and I would say the fourth benefit to companion planting will be natural supports. If you grow corn, if you grow sunflowers, things that get really, really tall, you can let your beans grow up those stalks like a trellis. That can be like a natural trellis. You can let your your cucumbers grow up those stalks. It can be a natural trellis for them, and they also help with shading out as well. The fifth benefit that I would say for companion planting will be improving the overall health of the plant and the soil. There are some plants, herbs, flowers that you can plant, and they suck up or they absorb certain substances in the soil, and it changes the entire biochemistry of the soil, and so it causes the soil to be a lot healthier, where these chemicals or these substances in the soil would have been dangerous to certain vegetables that we may have. You plant certain things around it and it sucks up those substances and they don't make it to the plants. The sixth benefit that I would say to companion planting will be increasing the soil fertility. What I mean by that is you have things like, for instance, you have beans, peas, and other legumes that actually pull nitrogen out of the air and store nitrogen and disperse it in the roots. So that's why a lot of people take very heavy feeding, nitrogen feeding plants like corn, watermelon, and interplant it or companion plant it with beans, and those beans take that nitrogen out of the air and make it more accessible in the soil for those plants to feed off of. So really, really good. And last but not least, this is a smaller one, but I would say the seventh benefit for companion planting will be weed suppression. So again, going back to tomatoes and lettuce, if you plant lettuce on the base of those tomatoes plants, you won't have to worry about as many roots growing in, because that lettuce, that corn, whatever you plant at the base of that plant will suppress those weeds. So those are 7 benefits for companion planting. Should I just cut this video off here or just jump into my favorite? Yeah, I don't want to be really, really long, so I'm just going to cut this video off here, and I'm going to come right back with my favorite companion plant partnerships. Yes, so see you guys in the next one, and as usual, toodaloo, bye-bye.